Welcome to the Coastal Kitchen. Hi, I'm Karen Mashures, and today we are doing holiday gifts from the kitchen. We're going to be making Santa's Christmas cookies, some split pea soup, hot peppermint chocolate, s'mores on a stick, caramel chocolate pretzel sticks, and chocolate spoons to go with that hot chocolate or with that favorite cup of coffee. All right, we're gonna get started first with Santa's Christmas cookies, and it's real easy because we've got our mason jars, and I have made instructions for the recipient of this gift so they can make these cookies at home. This is what it looks like when we're finished. Okay, we're gonna start with our flour mixture. Now, I am going to use 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. And you want to spoon that into your measuring cups because we don't want to pack the flour. So just spoon it in, get it on top, and level it out. Okay, 1 cup, and then 1/3. It's a real easy recipe. Just takes a little time, and if you have everything all ready together before you start, makes it real easy. Okay, we are taking a teaspoon of baking powder, and make sure you level that out. A teaspoon of baking soda. Let's level that. And salt. We're going to use 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Right in it goes. Just give it a good mix. Let everything get into that flour. And now we're going to take a large canning funnel, and I put it right over the top of the jar, and the flour goes in first. And you can set this up to make as many bunches as you want. All right, flour in. Now, it's time for the oats. And we're gonna put in 1 cup of regular oats that you'd make oatmeal with, and that goes in next. And what I'm gonna do is just throw that in. And now I'm going to tamp it down a little bit. Want it to pack, so we're good there. All right, the next thing is 1/4 cup of red and green M&Ms. Then we're gonna put 3/4 cup of chocolate chips right on top. So 1, 2, and 3. All right, now tamp it down again. It's time for our sugar. The first is brown sugar, and we're gonna pack it in really hard into the cup. Want you to get as much in as you can. Level it off, but pack it in. And that goes in next. And we're gonna push it down. And I'm gonna show you a little trick that I like. We're gonna take our 1/4 cup and push down. Just use it to really pack that in good. Okay, now we have 1/2 cup of regular granulated sugar. And this goes right on top. We're gonna just settle it down a little bit. And I have got my little piece of material that I have cut. I cut about a 7.5 inch diameter circle. We're going to cap it with our cap. Put this on. And just tighten it up. All right, we've got our label. This is ready to go except for one last thing, the nuts. Now I always put the nuts in a separate little bag because if somebody has any type of nut allergy, I don't want them to have any issues with making this cookie. So we're gonna put a half a cup of chopped nuts in a little bag. I put it in a little cellophane bag. Put this little twisty tie on. This is ready to go as a gift. Now the one thing that we do have is on the instructions that I put on the back, the wet ingredients are included and the baking instructions. So this is ready for anybody to be able to make these Santa's Christmas cookies. Okay, now we're ready to make our split pea soup. Let's go over here. Okay, I have already gotten 2 cups of split peas, just dried split peas. You can get them at any grocery store. And this is so easy, it's unbelievable. We take a tablespoon of dried garlic, a tablespoon of dried minced onions, and we take a teaspoon of celery seed right on top. Okay, let's give it a nice little stir. Want all of that incorporated in this mixture. And we are going to take another one of our canning funnels and just pour it in. So quick and easy. Okay. A bay leaf comes next. And so what I like to do is move this over just a little bit so I can get the bay leaf to where it's really seen in the package. We take 1 bouillon cube in the paper, put it right on top, and then we're ready to cover it. So let's get our top. This also has the instructions on how to make the split pea soup. Really easy and simple, but a quick meal for anybody coming home in a hurry, wants something nice and tasty and fresh. Okay, all they have to have is a little bit of water, 4 cups in fact, in a saucepan. We put this over a high heat to boil. Then we simmer it until the peas are tender, about 30 minutes. You're going to put maybe a cup of chopped ham in here if you desire. So that's an option. Just give it a little bow, a little tag to make sure you know where it's going to, and you've got split pea soup in a jar. Okay, we're gonna have a quick word from our sponsor and we'll be right back with our hot peppermint chocolate.
How Mom plus Charlotte Electric plus Maytag equals 1 legendary apple pie. It begins with the finest ingredients kept Maytag fresh. Then, Maytag's precise baking means the flakiest, tastiest crust ever. Finally, her ultra-quiet Maytag dishwasher makes cleanup ultra easy. Mom, apple pie, and Maytag. Dependably yours at Charlotte Electric Stores.
Today's households are using more connected devices than ever before. TVs are streaming, smartphones are browsing, security cameras are watching, and virtual assistants are, well, assisting.
You'll need an umbrella today.
As you add more devices, we are constantly improving our technology to deliver the fastest and most reliable internet to your home. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get speeds up to 1 gig with high-speed internet from AT&C. It's the speed you need to connect all your devices. Call today.
Welcome back. I've already started with our hot chocolate because I had to sift 4 cups of confectioner's sugar. And we are on the last little bit of that. And I like to take a spoon and help it through to make sure I get all the lumps out. Okay, we are just about there. Now, 4 cups of confectionery sugar, and we are going to put 2 cups of cocoa. And I like to use a good cocoa because it just enriches the flavor so much. Okay, let's start here and start sifting. All right, this is going real well. Got the cocoa all sifted in. Any pieces that you can't get through, just discard. All right, I've got to grab another bowl because we have to sift this one more time once we put the salt in. And I've got 2 teaspoons of salt. This brings out the sweetness, so nice. So we're just gonna stir this around and make sure it's well incorporated, and then we're going to sift one more time. All right, this looks good. We have one thing to remember when you're stirring cocoa and powdered sugar. One big stir and it'll go everywhere. Okay, we're gonna put this back through the sifter, and I'm just going to get this going one more time. All right, we're just about at the end of the second shift here, and we are ready to put that away. I've got peppermints. I took 40 peppermints, just the Starlight peppermints, and I beat them with my marble rolling pin to crush them up. They do have little packets that have them already crushed up, but I like to do it myself. Okay, now let's give this a stir. I like the peppermint in hot chocolate. It is absolutely so heartwarming. All right, let's put these in my pint jars. I've got 3 pint jars, and I've got my little funnel, and I'm gonna use my measuring cup. I'm going to start filling my jars. Watch out for the smell. All right, 1. Just tap it down. Make sure you get everything in. And we are ready to put our caps on. All right, again, I've just cut rounds out of the kind of material that I thought was festive. And we are going to cap them off. All right, got the last one done. The only thing left for me to do is to fill my bag with my marshmallows. Just use mini marshmallows and put as many as you can fit in, because they are fun for everybody. So slide them in. We're gonna twist tie them up. We can decorate them any way we want to. I've got mine with a little cup there, and we will be set. I'm nearly done filling up with marshmallows. Let's give it a twisty tie, and we're gonna start on s'mores on a stick. Now, that's something that's fun to do with kids. So here we go, and let's get started. Here we go with s'mores. This is so much fun. I've got chocolate melting in the microwave, and it's 8 ounces of chocolate, and want to make sure it's completely done. I checked it a minute ago, so we're almost ready. These s'mores on a stick are so much fun for kids to make and for big kids to eat. Okay, let's stir this chocolate up good. Set it right there. I've got about 10 graham crackers. In a sleeve, there's usually about 9, so if it's 9, it's fine. I've also got graham cracker crumbs, and you can use that if you don't want to smash them like I'm gonna do. Okay, just a good smash with my trusty marble rolling pin. Okay, let's put that over there. And I'm just gonna put these into my bowl. So easy, and it's very, very kid-friendly. If you have any big pieces, just scrunch them up. It's okay. All right, I have my baking sheet lined with wax paper, And I've got an assembly line here. So let's get started. You need 12 of these skewers because this will make 12 jumbo, and these are jumbo marshmallows. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is dip the bottom and get a good nice piece of chocolate on there. Let's shake off the excess. Real simple. Leave some on the bottom, and then we're going to use our graham cracker crumbs, and I'm just going to sprinkle it all over the chocolate. The chocolate will make it adhere, and give a dip. And we're going to place these right side up onto our wax paper. And we're going to start with number 2 and go all the way to the end. All right, last one, here we go. Okay, let's put this out of the way for the moment. And we're going to put the sticks in now. All we have to do is put them right in the center, go straight down, and then I'm going to show you how I pipe them. All right, that was quick and easy. Now, I have just a sandwich bag that I put in a little tiny cup, and I am going to put the chocolate, about a big tablespoon, in my cup. Don't need too much more than that because all we're going to do is secure these sticks. So let's get this in the corner, and to avoid a mess you might want to tighten it up. And I'm just going to cut a very small piece off of the end of the bag and take each one and just go around it with some chocolate. When that sets, it secures it. So I'm going to finish this. I'm going to put them in the refrigerator, and when we come back, I'll show you how to bag them.
Getting an alert the kids made it home safely or need to let guests in when you're not there. That's ATMC Security. And then there's the time when having professionally monitored smart home security really matters. ATMC Security offers remote access, real-time alerts, video monitoring, and interactive security, keeping you connected to your home from wherever you are. Start with 24/7 emergency monitoring for burglary, smoke, fire, and carbon monoxide for as low as $17.95 per month. ATMC Security. Safeguard your home.
How much bandwidth will satisfy your home's hunger? The average household now uses 7 wireless devices a day, including TVs, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. HD streaming and gaming can use large amounts of data and slow down speeds for other users. The more devices you use, the more bandwidth your home needs. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get speeds up to 1 gig with high-speed internet from ATMC. It's the speed you need to power all your devices. Call today.
All right, these have sat in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes. Everything's hardened. I have a little cellophane bag, and I made a little tag that says s'mores on a stick. You can toast the top. So all I have to do is take and put it in the bag, give it a little squeeze, and I've got some ribbon cut. And I'm just gonna make it real tight and tie a bow. All right, s'mores on a stick. That goes with the rest of them. Now, just because I want to, you can use a torch, or if you've got flame on your stove, just toast the top and you'll feel like you're at a campfire. My husband loves to catch it on fire. All right, we're going to take a bite of this, and then I'm gonna go make chocolate spoons. So good. Wish you were here. All right, time for chocolate spoons. I have melted some milk chocolate and some dark chocolate, And I am going to coat some rather inexpensive spoons. You can get these just about anywhere. I like the silver. And all you have to do is melt the chocolate for about 1.5 minutes until it is completely melted. And then we are going to dip it. And all I'm going to do is swirl it around to make sure I get the back. And then I'm going to shake off the excess. I took one of my boxes and I cut slits in it because rather than letting this sit on a wax papered surface, I wanted to be able to dry it standing up. So this is my imagination. You can use yours. And so we're going to do all these spoons. All right, I've got the last one done, and this is the only time that I can tell you it's okay to double dip, because I actually double dipped my spoons. So they have just about set right now. I'm taking the milk chocolate, and I am using good Belgian chocolate, and I am pouring it into a little cellophane bag that I can do a little bit of decoration with. So I'm gonna put that in. Thing about Belgian chocolate too is very easy to reheat. All right, let's get my pan that has my wax paper on it, and I'm just gonna take my spoons and lay them flat. And I'll do these the opposite way. And now I can get that out of the way. All right, the spoons are dry. I've got my chocolate in my little bag. I'm gonna pull the top up. And I'm gonna snip the edge off, just like I did before. And what I'm gonna do with the milk chocolate is I'm just gonna drizzle milk chocolate on the face of the spoon. Little decoration. And you know, these are great, as I said, in hot chocolate. They're good in coffee, but they're also good to make a cute little light chocolate milk for a young child. Just adds enough. All right, we're gonna let these set for about 10 minutes, put them in a bag, and you can see exactly what I've done right here. We're gonna take a real quick break. We're gonna come back to make our caramel chocolate pretzel sticks, and hope you have a wonderful holiday with these wonderful things.
Today's households are using more connected devices than ever before. TVs are streaming, smartphones are browsing, security cameras are watching, and virtual assistants are, well, assisting.
You'll need an umbrella today.
As you add more devices, we are constantly improving our technology to deliver the fastest and most reliable internet to your home. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get speeds up to 1 gig with high-speed internet from AT&C. It's the speed you need to connect all your devices. Call today.
At AT&C, it's all about you. So when you build your own bundle, you get exactly the services you want. Like blazing fast internet with speeds up to 1 gigabit per second. Connect all your devices. And when you add premium Wi-Fi, you get whole home coverage. Here, here, and here. Add digital cable, unlimited home phone, plus security with smart home solutions, and save even more. Because it's all about you. Build your bundle with AT&C.
Well, it's time to do our caramel chocolate pretzel sticks. I'm telling you, this is so easy if you do what I'm doing. Okay, I have melted my caramel, I have melted my white chocolate, and I have melted my milk chocolate. I am taking these wonderful little balls, red, white, and green, and we are going to use those for decoration. Okay, pretzels. You need to get the pretzel logs, not the sticks, but the logs. And the first thing we're going to do is we are going to stick them into our caramel. And this takes a little bit of time and a little bit of patience, but we're going to let it drip. Because if you don't let the excess come off, it makes a big mess. Okay, I'm going to dip the caramel, which is the first coat. I have, and this is another innovation, this is a great big cookie cutter, and it holds these pretzel sticks wonderful. You can do what I did with the cardboard, just cut a round hole and it'll hold it right up. Okay, let's get the caramel done. Now, all the caramel has been done, and it's time for white chocolate. And I'm just gonna pick the white chocolate jar up. I'm gonna stick it in, but I want a little bit of the caramel to be exposed. So you can see I've exposed a little bit of the caramel, and I'm shaking off the excess of the white chocolate. And I'm gonna do that with all the rest of them. See how that looks? All right, the white chocolate is done. So now it's time for the dark chocolate. And we are only gonna dip the dark chocolate in, again, a half away from the white chocolate. So let's dip it in. And after we dip, we're going to sprinkles. So now it's time for sprinkles. Just give it a good coat. All right. This is looking good. Now, I'm going to finish these up, and we'll be back to show you everything that we have done today.
How Mom plus Charlotte Electric plus Maytag equals 1 legendary apple pie. It begins with the finest ingredients kept Maytag fresh. Then, Maytag's precise baking means the flakiest, tastiest crust ever. Finally, her ultra-quiet Maytag dishwasher makes cleanup ultra easy. Mom, apple pie, and Maytag. Dependably yours at Charlotte Electric Stores.
At ATMC, it's all about you. So when you build your own bundle at atmc.com, you get exactly the services you want. Like blazing fast internet with speeds up to 1 gigabit per second. More than 200 channels of digital cable. Unlimited nationwide calling. Plus the safest home on the block. At ATMC, you get faster speeds, more choices, and bigger savings. Because it's all about you. Build your bundle today with ATMC.
I have had such a wonderful time today. I know that gifts from the heart, especially those from the kitchen, are really well received. I love doing it, and I think people really love receiving them. We have had such fun making all of these goodies. We hope that they make your holiday a very special one too. So from everyone at the Coastal Kitchen, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you're celebrating. I hope it's wonderful. You can find all these recipes if you just go to Facebook and search for the Coastal Kitchen. Until next time, have a good one. I'm having my hot chocolate.
Do you have Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? If you have a fast internet package, your wireless router is most likely the bottleneck because it can't handle all the new devices in your home. We now have a solution to enhance your internet experience. ATMC Premium Wi-Fi improves performance and coverage issues in any size home. For only $7.95 a month, you'll get Wi-Fi service plus management and maintenance you can rely on. So transform your Wi-Fi dead zones into total home Wi-Fi coverage with ATMC Premium Wi-Fi.
ATMC is proud to be a recipient of the NTCA's Smart Rural Community Showcase Award. This award allows us to recognize towns across Brunswick County that are able to thrive because of high-speed internet provided by ATMC. Fiber attracts new businesses to the area and supports economic development. Our network allows for advancements in technology that did not always exist in our rural community but are now possible. ATMC is proud to be your smart rural community provider.